Listen up, folks, because I'm about to tell you a story about the time I made a deal with the devil. Well, not the actual devil, more like his plant-based cousin Bamboo. It all started with a simple desire for privacy. My tiny backyard was basically on display for the whole neighborhood to see. Not ideal, right? So, off I went to the garden center. Now I'm no botanist. Give me a power tool and a clogged drain, and I'm in my element. But plants, not so much. That's probably why the little green tags promising fast-growing and privacy screen on a pot of bamboo seedlings sucked me right in. I was lured by the siren song of quick and easy landscaping. Boy, was I in for a rude awakening. Those innocent-looking shoots, they were like botanical rockets fueled by liquid fertilizer and my impending doom. Within weeks, my backyard vanished under a towering wall of green. Privacy? Achieved. Sanity? Not so much. Little did I know I hadn't just planted a privacy screen. I had unleashed a green leafy monster upon my unsuspecting neighborhood.
Remember that fast-growing thing I mentioned? Multiply that by 100, throw in some aggressive root systems, and you've got yourself a recipe for disaster. My bamboo wasn't content with just conquering my yard. Oh no, it had
First, it sent out underground feelers, stealthily creeping under the fence and into my neighbor's yard. Next thing I know, Brenda, bless her soul, is calling me in a panic. Seems her prize-winning petunias were now sharing real estate with a forest of bamboo shoots. Not the kind of garden party she had in mind. But the real kicker? Her pool. Apparently Bamboo loves a good dip in chlorinated water. Who knew, right?
One morning, I woke up to Brenda pounding on my door, brandishing a pool skimmer and a look that could curdle milk. It looked like a scene from a bad horror movie, with bamboo stalks emerging from the depths of her pool like scaly green tentacles.
I knew then that I had a serious problem on my hands. This wasn't just a landscaping mishap anymore. This was a full-blown botanical invasion.
Now when life hands you lemons, right? Well, life handed me a bamboo forest. And not just any bamboo, but the kind that grows faster than a cheetah on a sugar rush.
At first I panicked. I tried everything to contain the green monster, hacking, whacking, even resorting to desperate measures like chanting ancient plant banishing spells I found online. Spoiler alert, they didn't work. But then, a funny thing happened. Word got around about my bamboo problem. People started showing up at my door, not with pitchforks and torches, thankfully, but with requests. Landscapers, artists, even a panda enthusiast, long story, they all needed bamboo, and I was the guy with the all-you-can-eat bamboo buffet.
That's when the light bulb went off. This invasive species, this horticultural headache, could actually be profitable. Call it crazy. But I decided to turn my bamboo nightmare into a bamboo business.
Turns out one man's invasive weed is another man's cash crop. Who knew? So I did what any self-respecting bamboo overrun entrepreneur would do. I started selling the stuff. Cut your own bamboo, bamboo poles for crafts, even started a side hustle making those Zen wind chime things. Business was booming, and I became known as the bamboo king of the neighborhood.
But the real game changer? Social media. I'm talking viral videos of bamboo shoots bursting through concrete, time-lapses of my backyard transforming into a jungle overnight, even a hilarious tutorial on how to weaponize your bamboo for home defense. Disclaimer, do not try this at home. People ate it up.
My follower count exploded, and soon I was fielding orders from all over the country. I even got a sponsorship deal from a fertilizer company. Let's just say business was good. Who knew a plant with a penchant for world domination could also be a gold mine?
But just when I thought I had this bamboo thing figured out, life threw another curveball. Remember Brenda, my pool-loving neighbor? Well, it turned out her patience for my invasive bamboo had run out. She slapped me with a lawsuit for property damage, emotional distress, and something about bamboo-induced nightmares.
Now, I'm a reasonable guy, but even I have my limits. We ended up in court, me versus Brenda, in the case of the state-of-state name V1 out-of-control bamboo plantation. The trial was a media circus. Reporters camped out on my lawn, everyone had an opinion, and the judge looked like she'd rather be anywhere else.
But here's the thing about unexpected publicity. It's still publicity. My bamboo business went stratospheric. Orders were pouring in faster than I could chop down the stuff. I even got a call from a Hollywood producer interested in making a movie about my life. Working title, Attack of the Killer Bamboo.
Brenda might have had her day in court, but in the court of public opinion and commerce, I was winning.
The lawsuit, as it turned out, was a blessing in disguise. Not only did it turn my bamboo business into a national sensation, but it also led to the most unexpected twist of all.
One day I received a letter in the mail. It was from a lawyer, but not just any lawyer. This one specialized in something called botanical inheritance law. Turns out a distant relative, a woman I'd never met who apparently shared my love-hate relationship with bamboo, had passed away.
And guess what she left me in her will? You guessed it, a bamboo farm. And not just any bamboo farm, but a sprawling estate dedicated to the cultivation of rare and exotic bamboo species from around the world.
Talk about going from 0 to 60 in the bamboo department. It was like the universe was saying, "Hey, you thought you had bamboo problems before? Hold my beer."